Chameleon Starfire Fall. Theism versus theism. Competition among sects of religions for members, money, and power. Why are some more successful than others at this? Showmanship. Charisma. Enticing people to be part of what they're doing. And can their showmanship and their charisma appeal to a broad mainstream mass of people? Or is it very, very specific to a small targeted group of people, right? Scientology tends to be targeted to a specific group of people, which is that whole business of finding people who have a ruin, who have something wrong that they're trying to resolve with their life. People don't get into Scientology unless there's something they're trying to handle or something that some big problem they have that they want Scientology to help them address and deal with. Whereas you get somebody, now I haven't looked deeply into this, but you get somebody like a Joel Osteen who's providing general feel-good ministry, right? I mean, he could be a self-help guru, except that he uses the word Christ and Jesus in a lot of his books and talks. And so he's religious, right? But his message is really just, hey, think positive thoughts, do good things, have a plan for your life and everything will be great and God will smile on you, right? This is how I understand Joel Osteen to be. And he's a, wildly successful minister, right? And preacher, because his message appeals to a lot of people, right? There's a whole ton of people. They don't listen to him just because there's some specific problem they're trying to solve. They listen to him because they want their whole life to be better, and they think that his message will give that to them, right? Through, divine inspiration. So I think it has to do with, the target audience of the person who is doing the ministering. And I think it has to do with how good looking they are, how presentable they are, how flashy their message is, right? And how much they get across in their communication that they're talking to you. You're getting my message right now, right? Kind of thing. They're not talking, that it's a skill to be able to talk to a mass of people, but get all those people to feel like you're talking to them directly, right? That's a thing. And the ones who are really good at it, a lot of people will feel, either the power of the Spirit or whatever they're told is what they're feeling. That's what they end up thinking they're feeling from that, and they go right along with it and go for the ride and start throwing money at the guy. And the ones who aren't so good at that, it doesn't get built up very, very quickly, although they'll find some audience, because the fact of the matter is that there's a certain percentage of people out there who will believe anyone, and they'll believe anything if you just get it across to them in the right way. So I think that's the secret to why some guys have some of these religions have great big audiences and other ones don't. And then of course you also have multi-generational things, right? I mean, we're talking there about the showmanship and the charisma of the leader, but when you're talking about growing a religion, you also have to start taking into account multi-generational, education, upbringing, right? And getting the kids when they're young enough, right? I think they said that, for Bible camps or something is like 7 or 9 years old or something is the prime age to get the kids at, right? It's the golden year. So that plays into building up a really large scale ministry for a long period of time. You got to be thinking with the kids too. So there you go.